top 3 things that you need as an arm wrestler. Number 1, you must get with the team. Okay, meaning that you must go to practice. You have to get table time. You have to learn the techniques. And the only way for you to do that, you have to fellowship with other arm wrestlers. You have to get in there. All right. Number 2, I would say you must exercise, lift weights, work with your bands, work with your hands. You know what I mean? Running, exercise. Arm wrestling absolutely takes endurance. You have to have wind when you're doing this, when you're on the table. And I would probably say the last thing would be you have to stay motivated. You got to be motivated. You got to, sleep arm wrestling. You have to be into it. You have to want to try to get to the top. You want to try to be ranked. That should be one of your goals. And the only way to get that done is you got to stay motivated. So yeah, those would be the top 3 things. Yeah. 9, 9, 10. 10. You go through the trials. First of all, you got to practice. In order to get to the top is tournaments. You got to get table time and being consistent with arm wrestling. And there's a lot of arm wrestlers out there. So to be anywhere in the elite bracket, you got to put the time in. And that's being over the top. I would say the first thing you want to do is consistently you got to be motivated. The motivation of arm wrestling is it's high, but it's low. It has both sides to it, because who likes to lose? Exactly. So coming into it, you have to look at the sport as you got to love the sport more than winning in order to be involved. I've got my head cracked a few times. You have to be around a group of guys that motivates you to want to do it. Because a lot of places, a lot of people, this is not, this is a sport where it's more underground than anything. Right. I look at it like this here. Anything you can do to make money and put yourself out there, go for it. My motivation on the third thing was basically to do something other than what I've already achieved. I'm in my 40s and 50s. I like to compete. I used to coach. I used to wrestle, play football. Yeah, it wasn't over with for me. I wasn't ready to kick my shoes off and get in a recliner and watch TV. I wanted to be a part of something, so it gave me an opportunity to be amongst a bunch of good guys, first and foremost, and everybody got the same drive. I started at age 45. Yes, I started late. I started real, but starting at age 45 didn't stop me from going over the top. See what I'm saying? So I've been to the championships twice. I tell the guys all the time, I need these guys. I need them. In order for me to get to do anything that I want to do, I need all these people that's here right now in order to get me motivated to get to where I want to go. Without them, I ain't nothing. Without my team, I ain't nothing. So it takes a village to raise a kid, you know what I mean? So to speak. And this is my village right here.
With a band, usually tension on your fingers, so that, because you have to do this a lot in arm wrestling. So fingers, wrist, and then, angles. Fingers, wrist, and angles, and those are 3 things that work all of that. So I'd say those are the best.
My name's Carlos. I'm one of the original members of the team. I don't really have a ton of accomplishments because I don't arm wrestle that competitively. I do it more for the brotherhood of the sport, for the for the camaraderie that we have here with my team. The one thing that I have gained from being part of this team is Steve Siwek. Steve Siwek is my brother. Armed and Dangerous will always live on because of him. And the one thing that I'm most grateful for is his friendship. He's left us and he's up there watching down on us. And if it wasn't for him, none of us would be here. And that's my biggest accomplishment, is getting to know him in arm wrestling.